No, I mean, I did a whole editorial on Dianne Feinstein, one of the last shows we did before we were shut down. And I can't remember exactly who we were quoting, but we were quoting Democrats who were all defending Dianne Feinstein and saying the attacks on her were anti-feminine, feminist. What's the word I'm looking for?
Misogynistic, sexist?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So it's ridiculous. I mean, it has nothing to do with the fact that she's a woman. It's the fact that she thinks the coat rack is Barbara Stanwyck. And yes, it's a case-by-case basis, I always say, for age. But in this case, it's ridiculous. I mean, we went through the same thing. Remember Strom Thurmond?
Yeah.
I mean, he was like, how old was he? And was doddering and drooling.
He was in his 90s. I was working as a Senate aide, and they used to wheel him in, and his hand would go up, and you couldn't tell whether it was up or down.
Right.
And the aide would be like, that's down. I'm not joking.
Right.
Respectfully.
Yeah, no, respectfully. He doesn't deserve respect. You have to whisper into a guy's ear, we're having pudding in an hour, to get him to move his hand. I mean, yes, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But, that you're allowed to run of any age. You're allowed to run, I think, if you're in jail, right? Can't you get elected?
Yeah. Well, you can run from jail. Whether they'd let you out to serve is open legal.
I mean,
question.
we may face that issue with the President of the United States.
Yes. All right, I got another thing for you.
Yeah.
We prepare. We get Bill Maher in here. We prepare.
I love it.
AI, super interesting. Big democracy challenge. I'm going to play something for you that we made. I want you to watch very closely.
Okay.
I want to warn everyone because we try to do this responsibly. What you're about to see is, as we stamped it, fake, deep fake, not real, but this was going around on the internet. Take a look.
Elon Musk recently revealed that his long-awaited cryptocurrency trading platform quietly launched.
It's an incredible opportunity that can help you achieve your wildest dreams of making thousands of dollars in just a few days.
Elon Musk will tell us all about it.
Quantum AI is a new project that will help users increase their income exponentially.
Is this a closed software package? No, we have made it available to everyone.
Well, they're not there yet. I mean, if you were fooled by that, you're not too bright. I mean, I could tell.
You're ducking the question. We're on the way.
What is the question?
Well, that wasn't you, right?
No, it wasn't, but I could tell it wasn't in any.
Okay, Bill, but in a couple of years you won't be able to.
Okay, let's run
it. Let's run the bill part, just the bill.
Okay.
Software package? No, we have made it available to everyone.
Okay, you're right. They're going to get better at this. And it's scary now, and it's going to get scarier. I don't know what you're pressing the point on. What I'm saying is, right now, if you can't tell that, you're just looking to be fooled. It's not that good.
Right.
It's not that good yet. But yes, it is. But if you want my general view on AI.
And do you, I guess, yes, I want your view. And do you worry about, look at how much people are gullible now.
Right.
The problems we have with facts.
Yes.
And then someone's going to say, but I saw Bill Maher say it.
I agree. This is a terrible problem. I always thought Musk was right about AI. I mean, there was a debate that was going on between him and the usual billionaires who fight each other. And he said from the beginning, this is a worry, a very, an existential threat to life on Earth. And I thought so, absolutely, because I think whatever happens in movies then happens in real life. And in movies, of course, we always become subject to our robot overlords. So it's going to happen in real life. But what I do think, the hope of AI, and I think the optimistic view, I think what will happen is that even though it's sort of like the bad guy now, for good reason, it's going to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer its way right into our hearts by fixing death.
Wow.
I mean, it's going to solve medical problems that have plagued us for years, I think. And being 67, this is really why I'm
You're
all
67?
Yeah.
Bill, you look 66.
I'm all in, ha, ha, ha. Leave the jokes to the comedians. That's why I'm all in on AI for the parts that are going to help us. But yes, we have to put up guardrails, and it can't just be, and of course, they've done this already. Biden has had people to the White House, and they've kind of already agreed on a framework that says, look, we can't really let private companies run this completely. We can't just let this be a competition between people who are looking to profit.
Well, I think, and that's why these things, it's funny you say that, because it goes, as always, back to policy and capitalism, right? It's not that we all have a firm understanding of where AI is going to go, but you just put your finger on it. And Elon, although I think he's been selective about it, at times he has also said, who's going to be running this, right? And if it is just a race to whatever you call it, the bottom of the profits,
Right.
that brings us to the last thing we have to ask you about. We may tell more bad jokes because I do that I try to bring it out of you.
I can't wait.
But inequality in America and the writer's strike, and the actor's strike, and Hollywood's not the poster child for this, but we have, I mean, look at Robert Reich saying, look, people can't even live without money coming in if you cut off most people's money. People lose track that these strikes are very hard on workers. If you're earning $26K and you go on strike, how are you going to live? You are in this. You've said some things about it, but here we are. I don't want to characterize what you've said, but should Hollywood come to the table, the owners, and do more for the creatives and the writers? And does it also reflect the larger inequality in America right now?
Yes, yes, and yes. They should. By the way, why are you on? I mean, this requires writing. And, by the way, acting. You convinced me you're interested in that question.
I am interested in the question. We have a great, we do, if you're asking, there is a labor union that works within MSNBC, but we are not part of the Hollywood union because we're all nonfiction journalists. No, I mean, we have labor.
I'm sure that's true.
This is your favorite thing, by the way. You love to do this. I just gave you the actual. You love to turn it around. What about you? I just.
But what about you? I'm jealous.
You're jealous. But do you think
I'm jealous that you can work? That is The View still on? They have writers. I just did TMZ. They have writers.
But should the owners do more for the creatives? The people off camera, the people writing?
Yes, of course. Every time the technology changes, there's a strike.
Yeah.
What I was saying, I think, the other day was that, that's the card you're dealt. The technology has changed. You can't turn back the hands of time, as Cher said. What? I know she's not a rapper, but
it counts. Counts.
Okay.
Here in the very moonlight of our segment, it counts.
In the moonlight of our segment.
Do I have that right? Was it the moonlight? Sun?
Yes.
No, moonlight.
In the twilight of our careers. So, okay. So this is the technology has changed.
Yeah.
Now it's about streaming. Now, of course, the problem with the streaming is that two of the biggest media companies now, Amazon and Apple, they don't care about this stuff. It's a side gig.
Yeah.
It's just a flex to impress their girlfriends to have movie companies. I mean, Apple sells phones and Amazon sells hair scrunchies and tube socks.
So I guess the last question, I got 30 seconds, is that bad for culture that we have such giant techno finance companies that are so important to the culture that so many people care about?
Yeah, I guess so. But how are you going to reverse that? Again, this is where we are. It's how we deal with it now. What I keep asking is, why doesn't the governor of this state, this is one of our key industries, why doesn't he jawbone? That's what politicians
get
used
involved.
to do.
You think Gavin Newsom should be more involved?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is show business. This is what we make out here. Get these knuckleheads in a room together and say, look, fix this.
Yeah.
Because it's not just the writers and the actors who are out on strike and missing. It's the people who the people who are really suffering and don't make a lot of money to begin with.
Yeah.
And also, what about the restaurant next to the studio?
Yeah.
And the guy who sells potatoes
Right,
to
no,
the restaurant.
especially around here.
We're talking about hundreds of millions, billions of dollars, and lots of people who are losing their houses now.